This video is sponsored by the coldest water. The first dilemma is from Joe. I feel like my friends don't even like me. How could I put this? I'm the only black one in the friend group, and they be throwing out racist jokes sometimes. And once I helped one of my friends with a project for school, and he promised me when I was done helping him, he would help me. And then he just went home and cut me off. And they are very toxic to everybody. And another time my friend talked bad about me, just for a girl to laugh. Okay, Joe, I feel like you've already come to this conclusion deep down, but you need somebody else to tell you. Those are not your friends. Okay, you said, I feel like my friends don't even like me. Those are not your friends, bro. Those are not your friends, bro. Friends do not put friends down. Okay, there's a difference between friendly banter or roasting and things like that and just genuinely being bad people. Okay, and they seem like bad people. If they're just spreading toxicity and using you and always putting out this racist negative energy, trying to put you down to compensate for their own insecurities, you got to cut those people off, man. You got to cut those people off. Something that I always say, bro, is that it's better to be alone than to be around people that make you feel lonely. You may not see that right now, okay? Maybe you think that those are the only people that you can be friends with. Maybe those are the only friends that you've had since you were young. That doesn't mean that those have to be the only friends that you have as you get older. People grow apart, and clearly you've grown apart from these people. That's not to say that you're better or worse than them, but you're different. You are clearly in a whole different headspace. You seem like a very generous person in terms of your time, okay, being willing to allocate some of your time to help your friend out, and him not being willing to return the favor, him cutting you off even after that. Definitely cut all of them off and start from scratch, man. Start from scratch. Whether you make friends at school, okay, you're 15, you have plenty of time to make friends at school, or you can make friends in the comment section of this video, or you can find other communities online, or even go and do other things around the city that you live in. I don't know if you live in a big city or a small town or anything like that, but you can put yourself out there and maybe meet people from other schools if possible. So cut those people off so that you can make room for those new friends to enter your life. One thing that I want you to remember is that you should never drink poison just because you're thirsty. I'll let that one marinate with you as I go on to the next dilemma. And with that being said, the next dilemma is from Mo. Why you so cute? No homo. The next dilemma is from David. Hey Jordan, what should I get done in the younger years of my life, like 13, 14, 15, to get a base for a successful life? David, you're already asking the right questions, okay? You're already on track to be great. That right there, asking those types of questions, that is the most important thing that you can do at your age, or really at any age, in order to set that foundation, to set the stage for the type of life that you may want to live, or the type of life that you may not even be aware that you're capable of living or worthy of living. Okay, asking questions, that right there will take you very, very far in life. Asking genuine, honest questions. There is no such thing as a stupid question. There is no such thing as a stupid question. Ask as many questions as you possibly can about whatever it is that piques your interest. Some people may be annoyed by it. Doesn't matter. As long as you get the answers, that is all that truly matters. Ask as many questions as possible. Okay, one thing about me is that as a teenager at your age, at 14, I was afraid. I was afraid to ask questions because I didn't want to look stupid to other people. But what I realized over time is that it's better to look stupid than to be stupid. The chances are, if you have questions, whether they may be related to school or life or anything in between, there's somebody else with that same question. Okay, even this dilemma right here, there are people that have the exact same dilemma that you have right here. And you having the courage to ask this question lets me know that you're already in that leader mindset, whether you know it or not. You're a leader. You're willing to take initiative and do the things that other people are not willing to do. You have that foundational courage that it takes to be great. And that right there lets me know that you're going to go on to do amazing things, man. As long as you maintain that same mindset, you're going to do amazing things. Now, with that being said, okay, aside from asking questions, I think that it's very important to really enjoy your teenage years. Right now, I understand that that may be counterintuitive advice. You're looking for me to tell you how to do the things that other teenagers aren't doing so that you can get ahead of them. But the thing is, without that foundational experience of being a teenager, you're gonna miss a lot of context in your life. You're not gonna be able to connect with people to the same extent that you would if you had experienced your teenage years to the fullest. Okay, so I'm not saying that you should just go to parties and do drugs and do all of the things that all the other teenagers are doing, but at the same time, I think it's important for you to be present. Okay, don't think too far ahead. Ask questions, like I said, but don't think so far ahead that you forget to be in the present moment. Now, the next dilemma is from Kimu. Don't know if I said that right. Say Adonis. I can't do it like Hamza. I can't do it like him, but shout out to Hamza, man. He's definitely a great content creator. The next dilemma is from Anonymous. What do you think of mewing? Don't know if I said that right, but mewing definitely works. Mewing works, and I know that because I myself have utilized it to change my facial structure. Now, I don't have a super prominent jawline, but if you go back and look at my content from 2019 to now, you can see a difference. And the reason why is because I started mewing in early 2020. I started consciously trying to do it, and I wasn't super consistent with it, but over time I began to see results, and my facial structure has definitely changed. But not only that, but it's helped my breathing patterns as well. And breathing is very important in terms of your overall health, okay, mentally and physically. Breathing does have a profound effect on your mental health, whether you know it or not. So I think mewing is an all-around great practice to implement into your life if you want to have better physical health, better mental health, and just an overall better appearance. Okay, a lot of you probably subscribe to me because of my videos pertaining to attraction. Mewing is a great way to become more attractive physically. The next dilemma is from Martin Fernandez. I want to become a self-help YouTuber, but I feel like I'll fall into the typical college to then debt to then 9-to-5 regular job. I also want to go D1 for soccer and don't know which one I want most. I also have a passion for philosophy, trying to journal as much as I can. I feel like I can't pick one. You're one of my biggest role models, man. First of all, man, I appreciate the continued support from me and my channel, knowing that I have the opportunity to help set the trajectory for your future is very, very, very humbling to me, man. Just knowing that I have that type of influence. Now, with that being said, here's something that I've recently realized in my own life, okay? As I've gone on this journey from being a YouTuber to wanting to be a writer to wanting to do other things in between, what I've realized is it's not about picking what you want to do. It's about expanding yourself to accommodate all of your passions. Okay, you can play soccer, you can make YouTube videos, and you can indulge in your philosophical interests. Okay, and I think a great example of this, and I bring him up a lot, but that's because this man is a really good example of exactly what you're saying right here. Okay, and that is my friend Bryce Wilson. Now, ironically, he actually played college soccer. I don't think he played at the D1 level, but he played college soccer. He makes YouTube videos. He was making YouTube videos before he played college soccer. And I would say just from having conversations with him that he is a very philosophical person. Now, that is a man who does not limit himself. Okay, he has found ways to bring all of his passions into one. And I think that that's a very beautiful thing. Like I said, that's something that I myself am learning how to do, is expanding upon my identity. Don't feel like you have to pigeonhole yourself into one thing. Even if you feel like your passions don't align, the chances are you can find a way to make them align. And I'm gonna let you in on a little secret with big results. The intersections of your passions are where abundance is made. Okay, if you want to live an abundant lifestyle, both internally and externally, you want to be wealthy and you want to be at peace with yourself and feel happy and fulfilled, find the intersections of your passions. Like I said, my friend Bryce Wilson is a great example of this. He's found a way to take philosophy, soccer, or just sports in general, and content creation, as well as writing and a lot of other passions, and fuse them all into one and integrate them into his identity in a seamless manner. Okay, and like I said, that's something that I myself am doing right now, and I feel a lot better for it. I realize that I don't have to limit myself. I don't have to be just a YouTuber. I don't have to be a writer. I don't have to be anything. I'm me. I am me, and all of those other things are simply branches from that tree. Okay, I am the trunk of the tree. Those are the branches of the tree. And the abundance, the fame, whatever you want to call it, those are the leaves of the tree. Okay, so it's very important that you embrace all of who you are and not place any artificial limitations on yourself. That is where you find true wealth.